Hello. Hello. Forward ka, Ben. Good evening, everyone. So this question is for number one. So, Polly Villarino. So this is your question. If you were given the opportunity to create a new law, what would it be and why? I'll repeat the question. If you were given the opportunity to create a new law, what would it be and why?
Thank you. For me, if I were to create a law, I would like to pass the Soji bill because this is really significant in our rainbow community because it allows us to have the equal access and equal opportunities to the job that we want and also the respect that we deserve for as long as we are here striving for our rights and also for the future that we deserve. I think this law is inevitable to be succeeded. Thank you and good evening. Everyone.
Beta ni ate.
Miss Sandra. Good evening. So this is your question. If you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you choose and why? I'll repeat. If you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you choose and why?
If I were to be a fictional character for a day, that would be Darna. Because I do believe that kindness rises above from within. Because at the end of the day, kindness is the language that everyone understands. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nagkamali sila.
Dapat 1 to 6 lang.
lang muna. Kasi 1 to 6 lang.
So our judge number 5.
Good evening, Patty, Miss Patty. My question for you is, if you could be any... How do you plan to advocate for equal opportunities and rights for all individuals? I repeat, how do you plan to advocate for equal opportunities and rights for all individuals?
Wow, that is very tough question.
For me, in our country where inequality exists mostly for the rainbow community and women, I believe that I can do that by promoting it on social media, by using my social media accounts to spread awareness to people that the part of the LGBTQ is part of our society and no one can ever change that. So I believe that we, as part of the rainbow community, we can all work together hand in hand so we can solve this problem, because I believe that being a part of our community is not only very helpful for our economy, but also for the betterment of the whole world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. JM ba yung judge?
Good evening, everyone. This is your question. How do you think social media influence body image and what can be done to promote a healthier view? Again, how do you think social media influence body image and what can be done to promote a healthier view?
Healthier what?
Healthier view.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong napakagandang katanungan. Para po sa akin, gagamitin ko po ang social media sa simpleng pag-post ng mga magagandang bagay tungkol sa ating pangkatawan or health. Dahil naniniwala po ako na ang social media ay ginawa sa atin upang mag-impluwensya ng ibang tao na gumawa ng ikakabuti nila, hindi para gumawa ng ikakasama. At gagawin ko po iyon sa simpleng pag-post ng pagkain ng gulay, uminom ng 8 baso sa isang araw, at matulog ng tama sa oras. And I believe that is the best thing that we can do for us to have a healthy view. And always remember that we should have proper education for us to have a better health. Because always remember na tayo mismong tao ang gagawa ng ikakabuti natin. Kaya hikayatin natin ang bawat tao na gumawa ng ikakaganda ng ating katawan. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Good evening to each and everyone, and happy Fiesta Sagrada Familia. My question is, what is your strategy for handling the responsibilities of a title holder while managing your personal life? Again, what is your strategy for handling the responsibility of a title holder while managing your personal life?
Well, honestly speaking, one of the great strategy that we can exemplify in order for us to possess or hold our title and at the same time take care of our personal lives is time management. That's very important because you still always need to separate your personal time to whatever title you're currently holding. Why? Because a title actually connotate a responsibility for you to be able to spark inspiration and to spark change. And in order for you to do so, you have to exemplify as someone that is inspirational, motivational. And on the other hand, personal time is actually something that's very important as well because as a queen, you also have your own problems and you should take it personally. You should not let people know that, hey, I have this problem personally, you should cope up with me, you should understand me. No, because you're an inspiration and that is your personal matter. You should take it personally.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening to you. Here is my question. How do you plan to use your title to promote environmental sustainability in your community? Again, how do you plan to use your title to promote environmental sustainability in your community?
Thank you so much for that very interesting question. I don't want to go around the bush and allow me to answer the question through the extent of my knowledge. In my opinion, I will start it in our city. Just quick information to each and everyone that in Antipolo we are actually an ordinance that we implemented the 3 R's, which is reuse, reduce, and recycle. And in order for me to promote the sustainability to my community, is that implementing it into my community and fostering it and raising an awareness about how is the importance of these things in our community. Just like right now, example of what actually we experiencing right now. Our climate change, our heat index are currently increasing, continually increasing, and actually affecting our health. This is the things that we borrow from our Almighty God. The things that we see, the environment that we see, we have to properly taking care of it. Because I always believe that if we will implement the 3 R's in our community, we can promote and we can be able to have a sustainability towards to a stability community. Let's be a warrior and protector of our Mother Earth, our home, our planet. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Hello po, sir.
Good evening again. Here's my question. Share a personal experience that has helped you develop empathy and understanding for others. Again, share a personal experience that has helped you develop empathy and understanding for others.
Wow. Thank you so much for the very timely and related to myself question. Share one story about me that discuss my pardon sir, sorry.
Develop empathy.
Empathy. So, develop empathy. Marahil dito po sa ating mundong ginagalawan or dito sa ating buhay, meron po tayo mga iba't ibang experience sa ating buhay na nangyayari upang ma-develop natin ang empathy natin sa ating mga sarili or maging the best version of ourselves. At ang pinakamagandang experience ko sa buhay ko, na naging sure ko, naging proud ako sa sarili ko, without empathy, ayun po, ay ang inilabas ko kung ano at kung sino ako. Dahil marahil dito sa ating bansa, maraming LGBT community na natatakot ilabas kung sino at ano sila dahil sa diskriminasyon na nagbumutawi sa ating mga kapwa. Kaya ako po, ang isang magandang patunay na magpakatotoo ka kung ano at kung sino ka dahil hindi ka man nila tanggapin, hindi ka man nila mahalin, ikaw ang unang-unang tatanggap sa'yo. And always remember na kapag tinanggap mo na ang iyong sarili, kahit hindi ka na tinanggap ng ibang tao, well, definitely, ikaw tao, magiging isang pakinabang na tao. And always remember that what you do to yourself dies with you, but what you do to humanity remains in forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
For number
10.
10, EJ Salamante. So, this is my question for you. How do you plan to address the issue of gender inequality in your workplace? Again, how do you plan to address the issue of gender inequality in your workplace?
Wow. Eddie, wow. Just kidding. Okay, for me, ladies and gentlemen, how can I address my LGBTQI+ to my workplace? Unang-una mga kaibigan, gusto ko lang pong malaman po ninyo, kung hindi niyo po yung natatanong, ako po ay nagtatrabaho sa comedy bar, so mean to say, halos lahat po kami doon ay part ng LGBTQI+. So mga kaibigan, paano ko daw po i-address or tutulungan ang LGBTQI+ para po ito ay ma-promote? Simple. Sa aking talento. Mga kaibigan, kung di niyo po yung tatanong din, ang aking tatay po ay isang colonel. Ang nanay ko naman po ay isang nurse. Kaya nagtataka din po ako kung paano nila po ako natanggap bilang isang bakla. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I am a God-fearing person. So I think I share my prayers to everyone. Because I believe that God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Because with Him, I will be strong, my peace to my faith. When I'm losing hope, guidance for the answers for the gift we call life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, candidate number 10.
Good evening. So this is your question. Describe a situation where you had to confront a stereotype about your culture. How did you handle it? Again, describe a situation where you had to confront a stereotype about your culture. How did you handle it?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me first define a culture. Culture is a way of life. It identifies people, or it is our root or our core. Whether we came from the LGBT community, apart from the tribal groups, or a part of the Filipino in general, culture is our identity and our personification to our country or where we belong. And to cite one incident where I confronted someone which questions my culture is that we were ambassadors of Goodwill in Davao City. I won Reina de Bohemia 2019, and we represented Davao City in all the undertakings if we would greet visitors who will come into Davao City. And a Chinese man was asking, why are they presenting us a transgender woman? Why not a real woman? Well, I understand that some certain foreigners or some certain races do not understand how it is important for us to embrace our identities, especially the LGBTQIA+. So what I did is I told him I am not in a way different from a real woman or a genuine or a biological woman. I act as a woman, I speak as a woman, I live my life as a woman, and even if I grow up differently, I am a woman with a transgender experience. Therefore, I told him, just respect me as a person if you will not respect me as a woman. And welcome to my city. Because, you know, Davao City is, life is there. Or our tagline is life is here. We welcome different people. We cultivate and we commemorate different tribes. Actually, we have 11 tribes in Davao City and we recognize them one and all, including the LGBT community. So do not let your culture be torn down by anybody, especially if they do not know you. Educate them. Do not insult them, respect them. Because the first thing, in order for us to diminish discrimination, it is actually the lack of information. So let us educate everyone.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 12.
And now, our last candidate number 19.
Hello po. Question for you is, what role do you believe beauty pageants play in promoting positive change in society? Again, what role do you believe beauty pageants play in promoting positive change in society?
That was very a timely question. Because we are currently conducting pageant here in Sampaloc, Manila. And the question that was bounded to my shoulder is, what role do I think pageantry enact positive changes in our society? Gone are the days that pageants serve as an instrument for women or men showcase their body, showcase their beauty, showcase what they've got as an individual. But I am here standing in front of you debunking that notion. I am a journalist by profession and I am working right now through writing. And why do I need to join this kind of pageant? Simply because I think this very platform will serve me to be the voice, to the reverberating sound of the muted voices in order for us, to the people who will reach the pedestal of life. Ladies and gentlemen, gone are the days that we are going to watch beauty pageant just because they are presenting themselves with their beautiful gowns, beautiful makeups, or beautiful face. But what is beyond beauty pageant is its purpose. The purpose to serve other people. Just like what they said, you should not wear your crown in your head, but you should wear your crown in your heart. Because a true beauty queen have the eyes can see, have the mouth can speak, and a hand to help the needy ones. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 14.